Good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 10 of the Coffees, Casuals, and Consoles podcast. Woohoo! We made it to 10 episodes, and we're really excited. We got an awesome show. Everybody want to say hi?
What's
Hello,
going on,
everyone.
everybody?
Hello.
Oi.
Oh,
G'day, mate.
You got a bunch of sick people here today, so it's really exciting.
I'm not sick.
Well, there's two sick people. I'm sick.
I'm sick in the head.
Yeah, you are. But sometimes that's a good thing, right?
Oh, well, yeah. Makes
Well-
life interesting.
I hope everyone has their coffee mugs and are drinking coffee, the great coffee mug made by Jay Williams Graphics.
Am I on mute?
No, you're not on mute.
I'm just making sure because I do it every time.
Okay, so now I know what the situation is at work.
Hey, Snaps, before we really get the show started, can I just do a shout out real quick? There's kind of something on my mind. I just want to get out
Nope.
there.
Not allowed.
Yeah? So that's a yeah then. I gotta say, huge shout out to the boy band of morning shows because M&C in the morning is back. We got J Will, we got Crap Liver, and we got the Mooch every Sunday. Yeah, I am so happy that this show is back. And I don't know if you guys caught it this past Sunday. It was an awesome show. And of course, J Will, behind the scenes does such an incredible job making that show run. Yo, Jay, great job, man.
Oh, I appreciate it. I mean, there is a lot of preparation to get done before the show goes live, and everyone saw a few little hiccups, but other than that, things will get better, things will get smoother, and we'll get back to getting on the bike again without the rusty training wheels.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Not for anything. I think I'm gonna call in from my Bin Laden cave like every Sunday, just to let you know, man.
Wow.
Nice. And I have to thank all you guys because everyone here on the panel has contributed to M&C Mornings, if not calling in live and leaving messages. But Mel made her own video to welcome us back. So anyway, thank you very much for everyone's support. And
We're so happy.
Things are only going to get better.
Awesome. I can't wait.
That's true.
That was always my favorite show, like ever in
Yeah.
history. I love that show.
Definitely.
It's
This
good
one's
that
not
it's
your
back.
favorite? What? Wait a minute. Rewind.
This is
Wow.
second favorite.
We're gonna have to talk behind the scenes a little bit.
Dun,
here.
dun, dun. Hey guys, I need
do
to step away for just a second. So bullshit on. I do apologize, but we're cool. I'll be right back.
Dun, dun, dun. That
Okay.
cookie peddling business, man. It is a killer.
Mm.
But
How you doing?
how you doing?
You guys,
How you
caught the
doing?
show.
We're gonna go friends
Actually-
on everybody right now.
I caught that M&C show live, man. It was like 3 in.the morning. I had to watch it, and man, I was so tired the next day. It's like, no, in a way, I'm almost I'm a bit worried. It's Monday morning meetings aren't that good when you've had 2 hours sleep. So,
Stick, do you ever sleep? Because with you being in like Australia, you have so many friends over in the States, across the pond, in Europe, and everything. Like, do you ever sleep, dude?
oh man, I'm looking a bit worse for wear. Let's put it that way.
You and
I
Dad,
think I'm aged.
yo, you and Daz are like in the same boat. Like every time I could drop a video at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the evening, 10 o'clock in the morning. Like it doesn't matter. Daz is like always up and he always like, cracks, man.
Yeah, I know.
Stick-
Daz is the same as me, isn't he? But what time is the M&C on over in the States, Eastern Standard Time? Is that like 10:30?
It's 11:30 Eastern. Here in Canada, it's 12:30. Or no, it's 12.
Yeah.
Sorry, 12 o'clock here, 11 o'clock in parts of the States, the East Coast.
You're gonna have to get the boys to bring it forward. Maybe 9:30 a.m. for the Australian crowd, maybe. Or
Wow.
When is
I
your
don't think
next show, Stick? Because I kind of get confused with the Australian time and stuff.
oh man, you don't get the 1,000 spams on Twitter. we tweet out our podcast like 80 times. I think we're overdoing it a little bit. But yeah,
Well, no, you tweet enough, man. I just think we got to find like a standard time, because I think you also kind of for your guests and stuff like that, you change it up a little bit. But yeah, what is the normal time, dude?
Well, we try to do it 9:30 p.m. Tuesdays at Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is like early in the morning over in the States. It's like, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
But
like
Windy wanted to get on. Yeah, but it depends where you live in the States too, because like if you're Mountain Time or and all that Central Time, yeah, it's real early. So, but we get a lot of people watching the replay. So we only really get, I don't know, 10 or 15 watching it live, and but we get a few watching the replay. So
I got you. Good. Well, if it's 8:30 a.m. on the East Coast, I can see a lot of people, just getting into work and stuff like that. They could kind of pop an earbud in and listen in and stuff while it's going on. So,
yeah,
over time, the people watching live is just going to keep building, man.
Yeah, it's fun having that little crowd. It's like this chat, All
right, guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry. What's up, everybody in the chat? Thanks for joining us this morning.
I hope you didn't run out of peanut butter cookies, because that would be like the worst thing ever.
I know, those are my favorite. No, we did not run out of peanut butter cookies. Just some usual shit. So anyways, what have you guys been talking about?
We were talking about the Doug podcast and when it is actually on, like when it's scheduled to be on.
Anytime, any day.
We never know we're going to break out into a podcast.
I think you need to rename it the Pop-Up Podcast.
Oh, that's such a good name. I like it.
You never know when it's going to pop up.
So speaking of people watching, I just want to give a major shout out to the almost 30 people watching right now. Thank you guys for joining us. That is awesome.
Some big names in there.
Yeah, awesome.
Mega Bad Seed. Tom Pote, Xbox Pote.
Def Jam.
Pope's in the house. Hi, Pope.
Foxfire. What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping in.
Tom made me an awesome graphic for my little rock band, like community rock out on Sunday. So I want to give him a shout out for that. That was actually slick. It's my actual face on there too, which is kind of crazy.
That's so cool.
It is creepy and cool. I'm just saying. No offense,
creepy,
but
cool.
I love what he did with that. That was really awesome. Oh, what's up, Tima, Weckless, Mega Bad Seed? I'm just catching up, guys. I stepped away for a moment. So we do have a contest coming up for you guys a little bit later. You'll find out some details. But first, let's talk about what games we've played this week. So I'm going to have Supersonic Station go first, because I know he's done a lot, probably with I forget what that thing is called.
Lunchbox,
not Lunchbox.
That's not really on a console, though, so that doesn't count.
Oh, but it's still games you played. I didn't say console games.
That's true. Well, that's like hundreds of different games.
If you played board games, okay, don't play hundreds of different games.
You know
what? Board games, that counts too. I'm just
one thing I did play that is totally freaking awesome. I played it last night. The Dead Rising 4 DLC. That came from out of nowhere, and it's so good. It's awesome. You get to be a zombie, and it's really good. I love it.
My son is actually upset about, like, he said something about the actual ending, like you have to pay for it. And he was like, man, you better talk about this on your YouTube channel. I'm like, whoa, calm down, guy.
It looks like they made it after the game, though. I don't think they kept it aside like Destiny does, like takes a part out of the game.
Shots fired.
It looks like something that's new and fresh, and it's just really cool. I love being the zombie and jumping around on people and eating people's brains. It's so fun.
Is it just their brains you're eating, or are you eating their arms too? Because I remember when I was a kid, zombies actually ate brains.
That's like George Romero zombies. They eat everything. You kind of eat their neck and then their brains. And then, I don't know. It's crazy. It's really cool. Like, I wasn't expecting it. I thought when the DLCs dropped, I thought it would be like you playing the reporter, you playing something else. And I just never expected you to play a zombie. So I just think that's awesome.
But you're playing Frank, which is the coolest thing about it.
Yeah, he is the coolest zombie ever now.
He is, definitely. Yeah, I actually paid for the season pass because I love Dead Rising. And when I saw that pop up, I watched the video on YouTube, and I said, "Oh no way, this is amazing!" So as soon as I jumped off the computer, I ran in there and I started playing it, and it was so fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
like
You guys are gonna make me buy it now.
Oh,
yeah.
Do it.
Well, oh snaps! I don't know if I think we're going to keep it a mystery, but we have a mystery game coming that you're planning on streaming at some point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm like, I think.
You
Yeah.
can't even keep them in order. She's like, "What's coming now?"
Okay,
but
Sonic, you want to finish with your games real quick that you've been playing? Sorry, not real quick. Take your time.
Just like a lot of Project Spark, as always. Lots of Halo, and I think that's about it, actually. Oh, and a game called Emily, some scary game on Steam. Something with Emily. I don't remember the name.
Emily game.
That Emily game that's really creepy as hell.
Nice.
I love scary games. I'm a huge fan of horror games.
Yeah.
Stick, would you like to talk about what games you've played this week?
Yeah, like I was saying, on my podcast, I've done this would be my 10th hour of podcast in 7 days. So I've been pretty much doing podcasts instead of playing video games, which is really weird. But yeah, I've been playing Battlefield 1, and I've been playing multiplayer team deathmatch. So anyone who's scared of Battlefield 1, the team deathmatch is like no vehicles or anything, so it's a bit of fun. So that's pretty much what I've been playing.
You feel like it's a little more tactical?
Just like your normal, like you just 10v10. You start at one side of the map, they start at the other. Just have a bit of fun. You don't have to worry about getting squashed by tanks or a plane shooting you from and snipers and
nice.
The smaller maps.
Is that something new?
No, it's just a game type. Like you got team deathmatch, you got conquest, you got all the different types. It's just a really small map, concentrated area, and it's heaps of fun.
I actually want to try that too. That sounds like refreshing.
Invite me sometime.
Yeah, I will. Well, a lot of people don't like Battlefield because of that conquest. It's some massive maps, and they get a little bit overwhelmed.
It takes like 4 hours to get through one match.
Yeah, these are just your normal team deathmatch, where it goes for 10 minutes, first to 100, and it's actually a bit of fun. And the graphics on that game, it just looks really good, The animations, like when you stab people and all that sort of stuff, is really cool. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. A little bit of Mass Effect 2. I'm still working away at that, which is, pretty cool. The old Mass Effect, which everyone loved, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And that's pretty good.
That sounds like a lot of fun. We lost Stick now. He just disappeared. Graphic God, would you like to let everybody know what you've been playing this week?
Sure. I actually haven't been playing a whole lot. I've been doing a lot of prep work for the new show. But, I'm still doing graphics for people, so that's been taking up a lot of my time. But when I do take a few minutes away from the computer, like I said earlier, I've been playing a little bit of Dead Rising 4, the DLC. I'm always jumping into Forza, doing a few races. I even jumped back into the campaign of Gears of War 4 again, just because I've only played it once. There aren't a lot of games that I played twice. I really enjoyed the campaign of that, so I decided to jump back on that, and I've been messing around with my 360 again and playing some more Batman Arkham Origins.
Nice. We definitely have to play some Gears again. That was fun when we did get to play.
It was.
Xbot,
What's going on?
what have you been playing this week?
Oh my goodness! Well, it's funny that you come to me because Reprobate in the chat was like, "Xbot, you damn pony." So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with a PS4 title I've been playing. I actually streamed it yesterday, which was Uncharted 4. Oh, here we go. The stables have broken loose. But it's the first Uncharted I ever tried to play at all. All right, like I didn't play 1, 2, 3, and I went into Uncharted 4, and so far, I got through the first couple chapters, live streamed it with Daz, Midlife Crisis, Sobski, so many people like in the chat. I had a lot of fun, and the game is really pretty. And I'm having fun playing that. But of course, I started off with Rise, Son of Rome, free games with gold. Guys, if you haven't played that, you get it free right now. I highly, highly suggest playing that game. Your eyes will you won't blink when you start playing that
Your
game.
eyes will burn out of your head. It's so gorgeous.
Goodness,
Good-
I
good
played
game.
it. I played it at the launch of the Xbox One, right? And I haven't really played it since then. I was working at GameStop. I kind of did that whole 4-day rental that employees get and stuff like that, and I had fun with it. But just to go back in and play it again, oh my goodness, that game is absolutely gorgeous. Even the combat is fun because once you get into the executions and stuff, like you build up, you can do executions on multiple people, and like to have your character go between like two people, going back and forth. It's just insane. It's a great game, and it's free right now. So I've been playing that.
I'm gonna cut you off. Sobski asked if Uncharted 4 is easy to understand, having not played the first three.
Well, I've heard stories and stuff about the game, and I know kind of like it's kind of like a Tomb Raider clone type thing, but it's got a little more. I don't know. It's a little more gray area and not so much like Lara's good. Lara's good in Tomb Raider, and she's doing like the whole tomb raiding thing. When it comes to Nathan, you can tell there's a gray area because it's kind of like an illegal type thing and stuff like that. But I already knew that, going into the game.
Did you come across any crates?
I actually, dude, I came across one crate. It was after like going through the prison, and I already had to push a crate to a wall. I am keeping track of how many crates I come across and how many times they're in just places where they shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep track of that. But so far, my biggest, besides the graphics, what I think is the coolest thing is the climbing mechanic, because you literally, you reach your hand out and you can go from, reaching it up forward, that if you're able to reach it to the side, and he kind of, swings his body. The climbing animation and stuff is really good. It's not clunky or anything like that. So it's like Assassin's Creed, but better when it comes to climbing. So, but I've also been playing Rock Band. I do that every Sunday on my channel. I do a live stream where everybody can kind of hang out.
People are loving that, actually. So it's
That's fun to just go there and listen and just hang out in the chat and talk to people while listening to you and picking out songs and stuff. That was such a cool idea.
Yeah, and I wanted to get something going where if people wanted to put because to get the songs, it's like $2. So I'm trying to get something together. Me and Snaps are kind of working behind the scenes to get something together where if you do want to donate to that and throw down a couple bucks and let me know what songs you want or whatever, and we can kind of fill out the set list. We're trying to kind of figure out.
And that was actually a feature requested from people, so it's not like we're being jerks about it. Someone asked us if we could have a donate link.
Yeah, that's when that whole thing started.
Is there a way to get your old songs? 'Cause I used to be big on the Rock Band 2 and 3. Well, all the Rock Bands actually. But is there a way to get your old songs that you've already purchased onto Rock Band 4?
If you purchase the extra games, that the extra songs for those games, they automatically come over to your library.
They automatically come over. Okay.
Yeah, you'll go through the store and it'll say purchased already, and you just got to download it again.
I understand. Okay.
If you want the core, like I saw for Rock Band 3, if you want the core songs that were in Rock Band 3, which to me weren't that great anyway.
Right.
But the ones that came with the disc or whatever, you would actually have to pay $15 for that.
Okay, but there is an option for that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right. But I think that's pretty much it. I'm hoping that at some point in time we play that new PS Plus game. But other than that, yeah, that's what I've been playing.
What, Drawn to Death?
Drawn to Death.
Oh, no, that's definitely a stream today. It's just I've been so busy. And I'll be honest with you guys, this whole like since our last podcast, I have no idea what I've been doing with my life. It's been a lot of shit's been crazy right now, so I really don't know if I even played any games other than a few minutes of snipper clips, and I was catching up on The Walking Dead. And might I add, I was very disgusted with the season finale. I believe it was the season finale. Everybody was saying it was, and I was very disappointed because it was very anticlimactic. And yeah, I haven't
Oh,
played.
The Walking Dead, definitely. I agree with you.
I was
The
so
other-
like, gosh,
other
what was
shows
the
were
point?
so much better, and then the season finale just kind of left you like, bleh.
Blah. Yeah, for sure.
And what took them so damn long to get there?
Yeah, you know what it was? The trees that were down in the road. But
Oh,
I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't watched it. It was just very blah.
Yeah, Lethal's already like hush, hush, hush.
Okay, got it. No, like everything leading up to it was awesome, and then boom, I don't know where everything went. But other than a few minutes of snipper clips, I think I haven't played anything. I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh snaps! Did you hear what Mooch said on Sunday about snipper clips? He said that your stream is pretty much what convinced him that he needs to
Aw.
buy that game.
I did not know that. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I'm glad that people are enjoying it because it's a lot of fun when you play with multiple people. Gets a little crazy.
He kills me all the time.
For
That's what
sure,
you
it gets crazy. So yeah, it sounds like everybody's been busy but me, you know.
I've been playing Cookie Crush Saga.
Cookie Crush Saga?
Yes.
I didn't play that.
I guess you were at work or something.
The kids have been playing games and they're like Roblox. I'm like, no, I'm not downloading that shit on my phone. I didn't say shit to the kids, but I said it in my head.
I hate that game.
But yeah, anyways, let's move on, guys. It sounds like everybody's had a fun week, and I plan on playing some games today, so it's gonna be an even better week this week. So have you guys seen the Destiny 2 trailer?
I've seen some TV spots.
Yes, they always
Xbox
do
on mute.
cool
I do it.
AI trailers, and then they screw everyone.
You
That's
think so?
go Activision. Let's take all your money and give you part of a game and keep it for Destiny 2.
We didn't get to talk about Destiny last week because we kind of ran out of time, but I know that I'm interested in Destiny 2. Sounds like it has an awesome story and all that good stuff coming up.
That'll probably be cool, but go ahead.
No, I held off on getting Destiny, and I went the Division way, thinking that Division was going to be my Destiny, no pun intended. But unfortunately, everyone kind of dropped off that and stopped playing that. So maybe I'll have to consider Destiny 2.
Yeah, I hear
I'm
that.
similar.
Oh, I mean, the Division was fun at first, but you know, people were just getting so far ahead, and every time I played, no one was on. We'll have to play.
Yeah.
The problem with Division is the game was so glitchy and like everybody was cheating, and it was just a big mess. And every time they updated the game, it would get worse and worse and worse. But it's still, I mean, it's still fun, and I think Destiny 2 is going to be fun. I just wish Bungie would stay very far away from Activision because I don't know, they just screw everyone. And
So
I'm
you
being
think it's
really
Activision
weary.
that's kind of doing this with the whole Destiny kind of like franchise? Because you know they want to make a franchise of it. You think it's Activision doing this? And not
Yeah, I think it's mostly Activision. I mean, same with the Call of Duty crap. I'm so sick of Activision screwing people over. Not screwing people over, like screwing the customers over.
you just want money, man. That's what it
Making
is.
us buy pieces of the game and telling them to hold it, trying to make. I mean, it's fine to try to make money off it, but not to just do what they do with all the Destiny crap. Like, I mean, you've seen Destiny 1, how they took part of the game out and just gave us like a piece of crap, nothing. And then
Snow.
everyone bought like the season pass, and they expected to get all their stuff with the season pass. And then there's like 3 different other expansions that you got to pay for. I think I paid like $150, and
But that was the setup from the beginning. Like the way I'm looking at Destiny 2, right? The original Destiny was supposed to be a 10-year game, and they were supposed to do like the add-ons, you know, throughout like 10 years of the game. And what I thought with Destiny 2 was, Bungie kind of took a look at the response and everything from the fan base, because there is a fan base to that now. There are people that will play that game religiously, but they saw a lot of the complaints and stuff, and I figured that's when they started developing the sequel, because there wasn't supposed to be a sequel. It was supposed to be add-ons for like 10 years.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's a sequel because of the type of game it is, but yeah.
And another thing is, like, they were like dabbling with the microtransactions in Destiny 1. Like, all those people that spent all that money got suckered into buying like all those emotes and stuff. They're gone.
I know somebody on this panel who probably went crazy with the emotes. Oh, snaps.
Mm-hmm.
Should have that Michael Jackson dance, man.
Yeah, that would have been the first one.
Listen, I went back to Destiny, and I was enjoying the beginning of it because when I got the PS4, it came on there free because whoever Nathaniel was left his name on there, and then he locked it on me. So I was really disappointed because I was running around stabbing
everything.
And it was a lot of fun, and it made me remember why I wanted the game in the first place. And aside from all purchasing different things, because I don't care about that. If I purchase something extra, I do. It's my choice. It's not like a necessity. However, I did order Destiny on Amazon again March 23rd, and it was in Prime, and this person said they shipped it, and guess what? It ain't here, and the shipping number or the tracking number is wrong, and I'm really pissed off. So I'm still waiting for my Destiny guy who I'm waiting for it from. But with Destiny 2, I know that I'm already excited for it, and I will definitely be getting Destiny 2. And if you guys pre-order it, they give you like an early access beta code, so you could be playing this summer instead of September 8th.
They did that last time too.
Yeah, so it's awesome. I'm going to pre-order.
It's going to be good. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to hate on Destiny. I'm like
you're a
on
hater.
Activision. I hate Activision so much.
Well, you can hate Activision and still play the game, because I know you play Destiny.
I ain't paying for it. I'm going to game share it. Fuck Activision.
Well, game sharing is also a great option, especially if you don't want to pay for something.
I love that. If you're cheap, you don't want to pay for the game, just make your friend do it and game share.
Why is this serious? Does not like Destiny. He said a bunch of sleeping faces, and fuck Destiny. John says Destiny 2 can suck a hairy testicle. I'm not gonna go there again.
Just one?
Just the
left one.
Wow, and Dad says you need a big wallet to play Destiny.
Hey, they might give us
fucking awesome.
They might give us like one other planet.
Is that is it play to win? Destiny? I never played it. Is it play to win? Destiny 1.
Pay to win?
Sorry to interrupt.
No,
yeah, play to win. Pay to win. Sorry, what did I say?
No, it's pay more to play the rest of the game. No, Destiny's
play to
not
play.
Play to win at all.
Pay to play. That's a new thing. Pay to play, guys. Hashtag that on Twitter.
They got like a lot of things right. Like the multiplayer is like versus mode. I forget what it's called, but I mean that part's fun. They nailed down so many good things, but it's just I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about it.
Well, if I can, just because I watched the reveal like a couple hours after it came out, and one of the things with the reveal, I thought they were actually going to show gameplay. They never did that, but there was a couple little hints in there. Like in the beginning, they took a jab at Destiny 1. The two guys were talking about how they were in a meeting talking about what was going on, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't even know what was going on," or something, and that was kind of like a jab to the original Destiny and how they didn't have kind of like the lore of the game and kind of like the backstory of what was going on. They didn't have it in the game, but you had to like collect stuff and then go to a website to read it. So I think they did away with that. So I think the lore and the backstory, the backdrop will be in the game, which will create more of an immersion. You know what I'm saying? You'll know the environment. You won't have to like get off and go on your computer to read what you collected, which is cool. And then they talked about there'll be loot at the end of it. They're like, there'll be bunches of loot. So I think that that thing where people were grinding on raids and stuff like that, I think that will still be in there, which is a good thing for a lot of people, but it's also a bad thing for a lot of people because I know a lot of people wanted that to change as well. So I don't know.
Are they going to continue support for Destiny 1? Do you know? Have you heard anything?
I would hope so.
If we go off track record, hell no. They're just going to cut that shit off and just move on. Like, that's what they've done with the DLC and stuff.
That
But
sucks.
we don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they, like I said, maybe they heard the gamers out there and maybe they're going to do a few of the key things differently. I know one of the key things for me was having that whole immersion in the backstory and stuff like that. If they have that in the game, I'll be happy. Me personally, I will be happy. All right. But that's just me.
Oh, that's just you.
Just me.
You're alone.
I don't trust Activision with this game at all. I hate Activision.
Well, who was it? I think it was Tim Adaw said that's all Activision's fuckery. So
It is, man. For real. I mean, I put so many hours in Destiny, and I just feel like I got fucked hard by Activision, and I didn't like it. It didn't feel good.
Well,
Luca
that's not
said, "What's Gucci, fam?" Is that a new thing that people say? What's Gucci? That's cute.
good.
I feel so old sometimes.
Me too.
Well, Luca just turned what, 24?
24. The big
Yeah.
were happy birthday shout outs to Luca. Even though
Good
it was like a
chicken.
day or two ago. I don't even remember. I'm lost. But I did say happy birthday.
See, and I feel comfortable saying that like live because she did put that out on Twitter. So it's not like I'm just revealing, you know.
You just don't say it, and when she's
personally,
30,
okay.
that's when we have an issue.
Hey,
okay.
wait, can I say one more thing about Destiny?
Nope.
Just
Go for
one more thing. Okay, like Sony totally markets Destiny as PS4 the best place to play Destiny, which is totally false. Especially when Scorpio comes out, you're gonna be playing that game and on 4K. It's gonna look so good, and Xbox has LFGs, which you can get into raids like so much easier and group up with people so much easier. Xbox has like parties and stuff that you can join. You're not going to have any trouble finding people to raid with whatsoever. You don't have to get on your phone or computer to go to a website to find people to group with to go raid. You got the Elite controller, which works freaking awesome in Sparrow Racing because you got those little bumpers on the bottom of your controller, and you totally can get an edge in on people with that. And Xbox has like the better servers and stuff. So I mean, the servers are way more dependable. It's not going to shut down every 5 times a week like PSN. So Destiny is definitely going to be, or Xbox Scorpio is going to definitely be the best place to play Destiny, not PS4. I don't care about these timed year exclusives because they're really shit. They're just stupid shaders and armor and shitty weapons and stuff. So Xbox is definitely going to be the best place for Destiny if you are a Destiny fan.
I just want to add that I have not had an issue with my PSN whatsoever yet. Just saying.
Just give it a couple days.
Ooh.
Give it a couple weeks. Not one issue yet.
I was gonna say, I think when it comes to Destiny and like these third-party marketing deals, and this is from my experience so far with the PS4. PS4 has some really good single-player experiences. All right, I have fun playing Infamous. I'm having fun playing Uncharted. But when it comes to the multiplayer, I think that's kind of where they fall short, which is kind of why I'm excited for Drawn to Death, because Drawn to Death is a multiplayer game that, you know, I'll kind of get into. And I know Uncharted has a multiplayer aspect to it. I just haven't gotten into it yet. So with their third-party marketing deals, when they say it's the best, you know, to play on the PlayStation, they need some multiplayer games to kind of promote, because they don't, you know, it just doesn't really shine over there the way it does on Xbox. Xbox is kind of like, that is the multiplayer console. That's your Xbox Live. You're more stable. Your chats, like everything is just, when it comes to multiplayer, in my opinion, is just better on Xbox. But we'll see with Drawn to Death though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait to play that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die today.
What is that game? Like, what is it, like Pictionary or something? I don't know. I have no idea what that game is.
Why
Tell
don't
me
you
about
just stay tuned for the stream to find out?
Man, Sonic, you got to expand your horizons. Even though you don't have a PlayStation, you still got to learn about the games, man. You got to know.
No,
You got to
hate
know what's
Sony.
out there, dude.
I hate Sony. I don't care what they put out.
It's going to cost us more money if we do that. So
Eventually, you'd be like, damn.
I'm happy with my ignorance of my little console. I got a few games every now and again.
Well, dude, Gang Beasts is coming out on PS4. They haven't said anything about Xbox, and usually when you can tell, like, developers and stuff like that, they'll have like these key words to say if it'll possibly come out on that platform, but they have been dead silent when it comes to Xbox, and I believe that's one of the main triggers that got the PS4 in this house as well. So yeah, knowing about games and then seeing that if a game is pretty much not going to come on the platform you own is going to get you to start thinking about that other platform for sure.
Yeah, that's right. I was trying to put the blinkers on a little bit because I just don't want to. I just don't want to buy a PS4 because I don't know. I've got so many games to play on my Xbox. I just don't want to know what I'm missing out on in a way.
Just stream your games to Xbox One.
Well, that's right. I'll definitely get that. Oh, well, I don't know about streaming to Xbox One, however you do that, but I'll probably get PS Now. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, just stream.
If they have
PS
some
Now to your
decent
Xbox.
games on there, I'll probably get that.
Wouldn't you feel dirty streaming PlayStation games to your Xbox though?
The hell no.
No, I just do it to me PC. I got it plugged into my TV.
I feel like that's just wrong in all sorts of ways. And then you want to be like, I don't like PlayStation, but I'll play their games.
Yeah. If I can play PlayStation games with an Xbox controller, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, just get like a bunch of 9-day trials and don't even pay for it. Just get Sony's library on your Xbox One with free 9-day trials.
You guys, not for anything, but there's a couple companies. I think one of them is Razer, which is now a more kind of like established company than I remember them like coming up, and they do have the PlayStation controllers where the joysticks are where they are, on the Xbox controller and stuff like that as well. So you can get a controller that would like really fit the way you know how to play, the way you feel comfortable and stuff as well.
Okay.
Guys, I just want to shout out Foxfire. She said Bungie released a statement saying that they will support Destiny 1, but who knows? So
they'll do whatever the hell Activision tells them to do. They can say that all they want, but they're going to do whatever Activision tells them to.
All right, I will be right back, guys. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, Xbot is running away. I think
He left the building.
He's nervous about something we're about to talk about or something here.
Oh shit!
He's got to pay.
Now I'm nervous too. Now
he needs more coffee.
You know what? That's probably what the issue is.
Yeah, Activision and EA. Oh my god, I can't stand either one of them anymore. Like I even get. People like the EA Access stuff, and I understand that, but those two companies are so bad. I just don't like them.
Is that from Destiny? Solely from Destiny, or because I never played Destiny, but everyone I hear talk about Destiny sort of says how much they hated it. But then everyone's like, "But I'm looking forward to Destiny 2." It's like, "Oh, you're coming back for more."
Yeah, it's like Call of Duty. People always say that, but they'll probably buy it and play it.
Yeah, it seems that way, man. I don't feel like I've missed out on much on Destiny 1 from what I've heard from people.
Well, if you get it now, like if you never played it and you get Destiny now, you're gonna get everything with it for a good price, which would probably be really cool. But in Destiny 2, they're gonna just keep screwing people over and over, sticking microtransaction. I can't talk today. Microtransactions in and taking parts of the game out and putting it as DLC. Then after the season pass, they'll keep putting expansions out, and I guarantee you, people are gonna spend over like $150 just for like the base game plus season pass plus the next like 4 expansions, and I don't know. It's just annoying.
People just keep paying for it. They just keep doing it. It's a problem.
And Activision keeps taking that money, so like I said, those microtransactions, the emotes, they're just kind of testing that shit out. They're gonna totally take advantage of that in Destiny 2, and it's gonna be full on, man.
See, when it comes to microtransactions, let's just be honest, guys. I think every single developer and publisher should just model their microtransactions after Halo 5.
Yes, Halo 5 did it right. I mean,
Rainbow Six Siege.
No, Halo 5. That's it, man.
Maybe they need to stop microtransactions.
Halo 5, they just keep giving you stuff and more maps for free, and like giving you all the expansions.
Maps have got to be free, man. I hate it when they make you pay for maps.
Yeah, that's annoying.
And the Halo 5 rec system, like it's that is like the
it's all cosmetic, is it?
It's perfect.
No, yeah, it is perfect because you can earn that stuff so easy, and it's fun earning it. Like, you do not have to spend one penny in that. And I think if people do, it's going to run your experience, because I love leveling up in Halo 5 for sure.
I gotta say, the Don hit the nail right on the head, man. I was in this live talking to everybody, and I just realized I forgot my pants. So that's what I had to do, man.
Jay, you have anything to add?
No, like I said, I didn't get into Destiny 1, so I really don't even have an opinion on the game. But it just reminded me that whenever I do want to have a fix on a sci-fi shooter, I've got my Halo, and recently I've been playing the free trial of Titanfall 2 because I'm staying firm that I'm not purchasing it. I'm waiting for it to be in the vault. But I started playing the trial, and a couple of the tutorials and a couple of the campaign levels. It is a lot of fun. And when it comes to the vault, I'll play it.
Nice. I haven't even played it. I think I actually played it for like 10 minutes after we purchased it, and I haven't touched it since. Not that I don't enjoy it. I guess I don't have time, and when I do have time, I choose something else.
It's very time consuming, that's what I've heard.
What happened?
I was just saying, we have so many games to play that one just kind of, it goes, you know what I'm saying, kind of like in the middle of the pack, and you kind of have to go down through it. Like, there's usually something else, like, well, the Dead Rising, the multiplayer on Dead Rising is really fun. Halo is Halo. Let's just say Halo 5 is probably, it's probably the best multiplayer in the Halo franchise, in my opinion. Probably Halo 2 being second place for me, and stuff like that. So there's so many games to go down before you hit that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna move on. Okay. So I want to talk about what you guys think the name of Project Scorpio will be. I guess there's a rumor saying it'll be Xbox One X. What do you guys think it'll be, or would want it to be? You want to go ahead first, Graphic God?
Well, I've been hearing the rumors about it being the Xbox One X. At first, I have to admit that I thought it was kind of a silly name, and there could be confusion with people entering the store asking and getting the X and the S, and people not understanding. But after the rationale, I think that Crap Gamer brought up that the acronym would be XBOX. It would be Xbox. It kind of makes sense, and no more of this bullshit with the X-Bone and whatever other names that the haters would call it. It would kind of eliminate a lot of that, don't you think?
I mean, I could see it eliminating some of it, but they're just going to think of something else and some other way to try to, I guess, irk people's nerves. But it doesn't bother me, but they do come up with some dumb names. But I guess we do too on our side as well.
For sure. I mean, and also, if you remember back when Phil was at E3, I think it was E3, where he was wearing the shirt that said, mine goes to 12, and had the big X in the center. I think he was referring to DirectX, but I mean, all that kind of ties in together, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, now that you're pointing that out, I guess it does make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I have a good brain. I remember things.
That is the quote of the day so far. I have a good brain.
Don't make me laugh. It hurts right now.
Stick figure. Would you like to let everybody know what you think about Xbox One X, or what you think the name of Project Scorpio should be?
I mean, I'd love to see it just be Scorpio because I like that name.
Right?
I think it's cool.
I agree.
I mean, and then they could go like the next one. They could go like Gemini, you know, and the Taurus. Like they could continue
Let's
it
just
on.
go through the whole astrological sign phase there.
Xbox
A lot of people-
Sagittarius.
Can we get Capricorn? Like you guys, like Capricorn's gonna be like 80 years down the line, man. The way you guys are going.
I feel like if they said Xbox Cancer, then it'd just be like a whole fucked up issue with people in the life. They'll be like, "Oh my god, that's so
Virgo.
wrong."
That's my sign, man.
Yeah,
Me-
mine
me-
too. So we get the shit end of the stick, if you will.
Maybe they should get rid of the whole box, like the whole idea of the shape of the box, and call it the X octagon.
Octagon.
You know, 'cause
Just
you
get
have to fight when
three-dimensional.
you're in the octagon. You know, you're in a battle when you're in the octagon.
Jump into the octagon.
I want a triangle.
X triangle. Yeah. So, but I don't know. Like, I just hope they drop the one. I've done a couple of videos on this. I want them to get rid of the Xbox One. And everyone tells me it's never going to happen. It's in the same family. It has to be the same and all this sort of shit. But I don't know. I'm not so sure. So we'll find out soon.
Xbox One
But
too.
I just wanted to be called like the Xbox Scorpio. And
I totally agree.
man, there's a lot of people who don't even know what the Xbox Scorpio is, like the casual gamers and all that. So we all know what it is, but I don't think it's as widely known as it is with the hardcore gamers, with the casual guys. So they could still call it the Scorpio, I think.
I agree, and I wish they would keep that, but I highly doubt they will.
Probably not.
Xbot.
First, I want to say Lethal Papa's name is probably the name that I would pick. Teabag Pro. You know what I'm saying?
Teabag Pro.
To be a Teabag Pro, you have to play Halo. Just throw it out there. But I gotta say, crap is wrong. 100% wrong. Crap, you're gonna hold this L right now. It's not gonna be the X. I understand with the XBOX and stuff like that. It is gonna be the Xbox One Infinity, and they're gonna use like the Xbox logo, and they're gonna put a loop on each side to make the infinity sign, and that's the way they're gonna market it. Mark it in the books. That's what I'm saying. And Phil, please let me be right, Phil. Come on, Phil.
You're wrong.
That's what I've been saying for a long time. Just because I remember with naming of the Xbox One, the Infinity was like one of the finalists there, but they wanted to go all in one Xbox One and stuff like that. So why not bring that back? Call it the Infinity. Have a cool new logo to show its like kind of quote unquote premiumness, if that's a word.
I'm gonna cut you off real quick. Ripperbait said Xbox One Spartan. It'll be Xboss or Xboss. You have to have two S's, and it'll be like Xbox One Scorpio Spartan or something. That'll be Xboss. That would be so cool. Right?
Oh, that'd be cool. I was gonna say the red hair edition, Xbox One red hair edition, but
ginger version.
Super ginger version.
Ranger version.
Don't make me laugh.
It hurts, right? I'm telling
Two people can't laugh in this show. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just mute myself. Hold on.
Supersonic Station, would you like to elaborate on what you think about Xbox One X as a name and what you think it should be?
Actually, for the first time ever, I think I totally agree with everyone on here. I think Xbox is right.
That's not. You can't agree with everyone.
Sometimes. I think Xbot is totally right. 100%. It won't be called the Xbox One X. I mean, could you imagine people ordering that shit because X and S sounds like almost exactly alike? It would be really confusing. I just don't see that happening. And I agree. It should be Scorpio because that name is like so popular now, and everyone's got purple emojis. And are they allowed to change it from the project name? Or
Well, yeah.
Could they keep it?
It's up to them what they want to do with it. I mean,
I think they need to keep it as Scorpio, but
Yeah.
obviously not Project.
For sure, ditch the one. The one has always been stupid, and keep it Scorpio. Hashtag keep it Scorpio.
Hashtag keep it Scorpio. Interesting. Well, I don't have a name for it. We'll just call it the box. Okay. As far as
Dime box in the chat, he said Xbox One Chuck Norris.
Well, look what I wrote in the chat, man. It'd be just called the X Bone X.
Tom the Pogue says
that wouldn't be good.
One kick ass.
The bone.
Or
Guys,
how about Xbox Roundhouse?
Roundhouse.
Yeah.
I overrule Phil. Fuck it. From now on, it's called Xbox Pope Box.
there you go. I like that.
Guys, you got to save your names because I'm going to tell you why right now, okay? So on Twitter, I'm tweeting out right now, we're going to have a contest. You could win a $10 Xbox Live gift card. All you have to do is tag me at Girls Can Game 2 and hashtag name that Scorpio and put your answer, okay? I'm tweeting it out right now. You guys have 24 hours to name that Scorpio if you want a chance to win the $10 Xbox Live gift card, or Xbox gift card. I don't know why I say Xbox Live all the time. But yeah, if you guys want to win, tag me at Girls Can Game 2 and hashtag name that Scorpio. And in 24 hours, I will pick the best name. I think I'm going to actually let everybody in this group pick the name, and we'll have to, it's going to be a hard one since, Supersonic Station agrees with everyone and I agree with no one. And Graphic God, he has his choices. Xbox has, some crazy ideas. And Stick wants to keep it Scorpio, and I agree with Stick, even though I agree with no one.
I like the Infinity name Xbox said too.
Yeah.
Xbox.
Can you picture the logo?
Xbox One Eye.
Can you
They
picture
need
the logo?
Yes, and they need a big 4K stamped on that box.
Tim says Xbox One Szechuan sauce.
Xbox
Guys.
One Sriracha.
You got to hit Twitter and hit the contest.
Definitely, guys. Oh, that'd be awesome. Make sure you hashtag it and tag me in that.
Xbox erection.
Yo, Stick, you don't want to put X in front of erection because that used to be there. All right, man.
I'm gonna put the actual details in
call it the fill box instead of a pill box. Call it the fill box.
I'm gonna add the contest to the description below, guys. But please hashtag. God, I forgot what the fuck name that Scorpio.
The Luca box on the second floor. You can have one on the first floor and the second floor, but it's always a Luca box.
Man, so that means our upstairs neighbors will always have it. We never will.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up, Alan? If you missed anything, we are talking about the contest. I want everybody to hit up Twitter. Hashtag name that Scorpio. Lethal Papa said the gangbang.
Oh, because Xbox Live is known for multiplayer. I get it, man. That's why, right?
Won't all those big X's, if it's Xbox One X, look like a triple X porno store or something? The porn box.
Well, it will have VR. So I hear that's the most popular thing for VR.
Wait a second. I thought PS4 was the porn box.
Oh snap!
Playroom at night or something like that. It was. I think it was the Big Kahuna. He's the one who made that known to everybody. Because oh man, I remember when he was doing his kind of like comparisons. And then he started talking about Playroom at night. It's like, whoa, guy.
All right, guys. So I'm just looking at a few more of these comments. Xbox, fuck it.
I love the comments.
What road did we go down with
the Xbox?
Yeah.
Xbox One.
Xbox One, McDonald's, Secret, Jizz Daddy, Big Mac. So
I gotta mute myself. Hold on.
Teabag Pro for the win. Oh man, guys, you are awesome. Definitely put these names out on Twitter. Hashtag name that Scorpio.
Oh man.
And may the best name win. This is gonna be awesome. And I look forward to reading all these names. So we're gonna move on. I think Xbot is laughing himself to death right now.
All right, I'm back. I'm okay. I really am.
Awesome. You guys have some very creative, unique names. I'm a little scared.
I'm gonna be watching your Twitter like the whole time. This is gonna be hilarious.
24 hours, guys. 24 hours. Well, we'll probably do it when the show ends. So probably tomorrow around 11:15, we will announce the winner. We're gonna discuss it amongst ourselves at the round table. It's gonna be exciting. So, yeah, so let's talk about the main issue at hand. Well, maybe not an issue. I don't know. Maybe I'm just putting issue out there in my own head. But Digital Foundry is reviewing the project Scorpio, also known as Digital Fuckery. So I'm going to let you guys raise your hands, even though I can't see them. And who wants to go first? I guess Xbot wants to go first. Take it away, Xbot.
All right, it's for people who don't know. Tomorrow, Digital Foundry is going to come out with like specs and details for the Scorpio. I guess Phil and the Xbox team decided that Digital Foundry was a right place to unveil basically the Scorpio and the power inside it. Now, I have an issue with this. First of all, for anybody who knows me, I call them digital fuckery. All right. They always find a way to nitpick something and try to make PlayStation better than Xbox. And for anybody who knows the tech in gaming and knows kind of like, even to a novice kind of like extent, knows something about it, knows that they just nitpick and they pull shit out of their ass. Right. So now people are like, well, Digital Foundry is the best place for this to happen and stuff like that. I feel like they're not going to find anything wrong with the hardware. And if they do, it's going to be something really stupid. But I feel like what they're going to do is they're going to say, yeah, this thing is a beast. It's a monster. And what they're going to try to put into everybody's heads afterwards, and me and Crap Gamer actually kind of agree with this, is they're going to say, well, how much is it going to cost, man? It's got to be so much money and all this stuff.
They're going to take that route? Cost?
I really do. I do, because I think they won't be able to find anything, in terms of performance with it. If they do, it's going to be something really stupid. But and they're just going to try to hammer it home into people's minds that this thing is going to cost a lot of money. Not even thinking about, like, I've been watching when it comes, because I believe it's going to have the Ryzen CPU and the Vega GPU, right? So I've been watching like performance analysis when it comes to the Ryzen, and the Ryzen gives the performance equivalent of an i7 upclocked, right, for half the price. All right, so AMD is going for more performance at a cheaper price. So why wouldn't that trickle down to a company who is buying in the masses? You see what I'm saying? So they're going to take that factual stuff right there and throw it out the window, and they're going to try to convince people that this is going to cost everybody an arm and a leg, their firstborn, whatever they can in terms of it's going to be
their firstborn.
Yeah.
Well, they've already tried to convince people that they're going to be using a Jaguar CPU, so
there you go.
They've already made those statements. So yeah, I don't trust a lot of what they're going to say, but maybe the reason why they decided to go with Digital Foundry is because Digital Foundry has been the most critical of Xbox throughout this whole generation. So, maybe it's a good thing. Who knows?
Jay, that I could definitely understand where you're coming from with that. But Jay, I thought that Windows Central, because Windows Central, of course, they have the Xbox section, but Windows Central deals with computers, deals with Windows. They have people there who can break it down in terms of hardware and stuff like that. Jay, do you think like Windows Central to me would have been a better choice, man? What do you think?
No, I think they would have been a good choice as well. But, we'll only know tomorrow why they decided to go down that road. And we can only pray that they do give back the good proper feedback that the good, honest feedback that we all deserve to hear.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
What's not going to happen?
I don't know. I just think this is really stupid. Like, either Phil Spencer is a really smart person or he's a fucking idiot. Why would you show off your console and reveal like everything to a station that makes their money from Sony fanboys? That Digital Foundry is a total Sony haven, and I don't get it why they gave it to him.
You don't think that, you know, the Xbox execs are going to be sitting there like with their feet up in their chair, their arms crossed, like, yeah, find something fucking wrong with it.
No.
They'll have Negan bats in their hands.
Hey, you do.
Dude, he's like Ryan McCaffrey. Like, he'll say the shit and then he'll do like a cheap shot, and that's what people are going to remember, the cheap shots and shit.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, people like to pick up on the negative and stuff like that. But at the same time, maybe it's they have a motive behind having Digital Foundry doing this review. Like there's a reason, and you know, obviously they trust in their product, and they have, in my opinion, they have full faith in it that it's gonna be accepting.
So he's been talking shit about Xbox since like the fucking console launched, and
That's before the console.
and praising and praising Sony like for like 4 years now. Why the fuck would you give it to?
Well,
That's what I don't like, because who cares? You know, they can say what they want to say, but they're actually giving Digital Foundries a lot of exposure. You know, why would you reward a company that doesn't reward you or look after you? Like Windows Central, someone like that, give them the exposure.
But maybe they were afraid to look biased by giving it to someone like Windows Central, you know?
That's true.
They could, I guess, be pointed out as biased if they have Windows Central do it too. So
There's a lot of people, like so many people that know, like, are geniuses with tech besides Digital Foundry. Like, it makes no sense. I mean, maybe they're popular, but it's all Sony fanboys that watch that shit.
You know, somebody on YouTube that I would love for them to do the analysis just so they can eat crow would be Red Gaming Tech. I don't know if you guys know them, but oh man, I would love for them to do that and be like, gosh, shit, this thing is just a beast. Snaps, can I just shout out somebody in the chat real quick, because I said about the whole money thing. The Friendly Neighborhood Blue Shell, which has been a huge supporter to my channel, actually kind of debunked that. He was like, Xbox 448, if Digital Foundry does that, Microsoft is just going to eat the bullet in price and shock everyone at E3. And that is a great point right there, because if they start saying it's like crazy expensive, how can this performance be? It's got to be a lot of money, and then Microsoft comes and hits them with a low price point. That'll just like that'll make like the gaming community erupt.
It'll also discredit Digital Foundry. So I guess they'll be killing two birds with one stone.
Great point.
Yeah. Well, they've got to be careful. See, like, you know, they can't. Digital Foundries have got to, you know, maintain their credibility in a way, so they can't be too critical or make stupid statements and look stupid later. So maybe they will give an honest review.
You would think that, but look at their track record.
Guys,
I know.
I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Mom decided to show up right now.
Hey, Mom.
Put her on the podcast.
She's at the back door. I'm gonna make her say hi.
You want me to go? I'll take care of it. You want me?
Nah, I got this.
All right.
Ask her what she thinks the Xbox One should be, or the Scorpio should be called.
She's be like, what the hell are you talking about?
Like, I don't care. iPhone.
Be right back.
Xbox One thingamajiggy.
I can say, why are you playing with the Scorpio, Mel? That's what she'll say.
But Jay, because you've been talking about with Digital Foundry, do you really think like Microsoft has something in mind, kind of like putting them in a corner to kind of like be like, all right, well, we already know there's nothing hardware wise that you could really kind of scrutinize with this thing. So do you think they're kind of like putting them into a corner to make them kind of praise the system that way?
It's hard to say. You know, their motives are kind of a mystery to everybody right now. After everybody finding out that Digital Foundry is going to be in control of this, we're all kind of scratching our heads. But I do hope that. I hope that this is a way for them to kind of say, listen, you've been screwing with us for the last almost 4 years. Now it's time to eat some crow and to get back on the right page, basically.
Yeah, like 2 servings of crow. I love what Snap said. Can you imagine like Phil, Aaron Greenberg, and Mikey Barr just sitting there in the room, and what Jay said with the Lucille, the Negan bats, like each one of them just like, go ahead, say something.
And I hope they all show up wearing shirts that say, how do you like that grass?
Here's another thing. Like, go look at their fucking YouTube, and they've already like brainwashed people to thinking that PS4 Pro is the 4K machine. Like every other video, PlayStation 4K, PlayStation 4K, PlayStation 4K, and they've already brainwashed people that Sony Pro is the 4K machine, and they're probably going to say, well, it still looks good on Sony, and it's not much of a difference with the checkerboard. I don't know. That's what I see happening.
Yeah.
Just look at their YouTube, and it's pretty bad.
Dude, I've been fighting the fight with Digital Foundry for like ever. Digital Foundry felt the need to analyze Ark Survival Evolved when it was in game preview, and point out stuff that was like not stable and stuff like that, but really not like hammer it home that it's in game preview and it's getting updates to get better and stuff like that. They pull stuff like that all the time.
They were taking Xbox One, just like a CGI trailer for a game. They were taking that shit and analyzing it. It's like, it's a fucking CGI trailer. What the fuck? I'm telling you, man, these guys totally have it out for Xbox.
It's traditionally Xbox, but they like to they sort of like to shake the hand of the people who's stabbed him in the back in a way. They do it all the time.
Reprobate said at Lethal Ponies are already saying Digital Foundry is getting paid by Microsoft.
Oh, now they're getting paid by Microsoft. Oh my goodness.
Who said that? Sirius.
What?
Sirius said that. Did he? In the
chat?
Okay. Microsoft. Yeah. Microsoft already paid Digital Foundry.
I would. If I was Phil Spencer, I'd write them a fat check and like a bunch of YouTubers. I'm serious. I would pay like a bunch of YouTubers and Twitch streamers.
They could pay me.
And podcasters. I don't know.
Listen, Microsoft execs, if you want to pay us, we're happy to say good things. We'll probably say them anyway, but just pay us for it. Simple. Problem solved.
Yeah,
go over to Boogie and Angry Joe's house and write him a check. Just kidding.
I like Angry Joe's channel. It's kind of funny.
It's funny. It is funny.
Except when he talks shit to me on Twitter and calls me an Xbot. But we do have a cool Xbot in here, so.
Dirty J says, yeah, pay Mel, thumbs up. Nice. See? Dirty J knows what the he's talking about. I'm censoring myself because my mom is sitting in the kitchen, you guys. By the way, she said she doesn't want to say hi.
Ask her what she thinks the Xbox Scorpio should be called. Just do it.
Okay, hold up. Hey, Mom, what do you think the Xbox Scorpio should be called? She said, why is it called Xbox Scorpio? It's Project Scorpio. She said, F you all.
That's
I like your mom.
That's kind of funny.
All right, are we going to have a prank call today by chance? I know you're all sick and stuff.
Dude, let's call
Digital Foundry.
I'm going to call WWE Wrestling. I'm going to try to.
Wait, Stick, did you just say called Digital Foundry?
Yeah.
Because I was going to say
Tell them it's off. Tell them the whole thing's off.
Deal's off.
Is his number available?
You gotta get somebody to sound like Phil Spencer. Then
Yeah.
I'll sound like Phil Spencer.
Let's see if I can find his number.
Digital Foundry. Deal's off. Give me my money back. Done.
Well, Smiley said they've essentially have paid Digital Foundries because all the publicity they're going to get and clicks.
Caw,
Just sort of
caw,
Caw, caw.
Here we go.
caw. It might take a while. So.
Okay. We'll just wait.
All right.
We'll give you the signal, but it might take a while. Yeah. I'm tweeting out what Snap's put in the chat for the contest right now. And let's
Papa said, "Ignorance has arrived and illiteracy." Jay Farrell, but media bias. I'm trying to see what's going on here. They could pay me any day. I'll say good things. I promise.
Hold on. Let me get back to it. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna miss those things when they're gone.
Not me.
No? You don't like getting sound bombed?
Nah. Well,
Nah,
I
bro.
like doing it. I just don't like getting, like, when I'm talking.
Do you remember our next podcast you used to hit me with that like all the time?
Yeah, I was a jerk, and I would do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I actually haven't missed. I haven't watched your podcast this week, Xbox. I'm slipping, man.
Oh, K Mega just out of nowhere just said, "Send that shit to Hades." As soon as you said that, man, I heard him. I heard him.
I'm gonna get on top of it, man. Don't worry.
We've got a couple of
Cool.
names for Name That Scorpio.
Nice. Keep it up, guys. I did. I quote tweeted and I put it out to Zaire and all them guys as well. So
I think Xbox Atomic Bomb.
I think our boy next would say
touchy subject.
Xbox Money Stacks. That's what he would call it, Money Stacks.
Money Stacks.
I'm surprised nobody was like Pony Killer. Xbox.
I'm not in right now.
Oh.
Who was that? Sounds like the guy from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Don't
Is
worry.
that Vince McMahon himself?
I was trying to call WWE wrestling to become a wrestler.
They're located here in Connecticut. We can go over there and knock on the door. Like, what up, Vince McMahon?
Catch a smiley.
Oh, Lethal Papa, you don't tweet. Well, you can always, I'll allow a hashtag in the comments.
Hold on, Lethal Papa, you don't tweet, but does Lethal Sinner? Because you can always go through him.
Dun, dun, dun. I have
Just
no idea
saying.
what you're talking about. I'm going to add this to the description. Dun, you guys know what's going on.
Do we have a topic that we can talk about while he's doing that?
Apparently
we're
not.
talking about the Scorpio. What do you guys think? Because there's been rumors that Forza Motorsport 7 will be like heavily used when it comes to this like kind of like reveal of the Scorpio. Do you guys think that was the right choice, the right game to play?
Oh, excuse me. Hello?
Yes?
Is this EB Games?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I need to pre-order a Switch, please.
There's no pre-orders for the Switch available now because the system's already out.
Unacceptable. What other consoles you got that are good?
Sorry, what?
What other consoles do you have are good? I'm sorry, my friend Sean won't shut up in the driver's seat. We're on our way there to pick up a new console for Mother's Day.
Well, we don't have the Switch right now.
What other good consoles are there?
No wonder they're going broke.
What?
Consoles? Gaming consoles? Like,
Well, we have PS4, Xbox One.
what's your favorite?
I don't have a favorite.
You have what your favorite game? I'm sorry, don't speak English so good. I'm trying.
It's not français?
What?
If your English not so good, do you speak French or the...
I'm from overseas and visiting the U.S. countries for like a month or something. It's beautiful here.
Okay, so if you have any questions, just come in the store. We'll help you, okay?
Well, I need you to hold something for me.
What?
I need you to hold something for me.
What do you want me to hold for you?
Pissed off.
Pee hole.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. Okay.
You have
What?
pee hole? Pee hole?
No.
You don't? Can you look it up and see if you have it? I got lots of games I'm trading in. Do you guys
What's the game?
pee hole or knee hole or I think it's pee
Neo
hole.
on PS4? Yes, I have it.
Have you played that game? Is it good?
No, I don't have a PS4, so I didn't play the game, but I've heard it's a really good game. It's a mix of combat with a samurai and everything. It's a really good game.
It's not like Bloodborne, is it? It's like I have a
It's not.
I have a PS4 and every game's like Tomb Raider or Bloodborne. I'm getting tired of it.
No, it's not like Bloodborne. Sorry.
Do you have cow milking games? Cow Milker Pro for Switch? Can I just get the game now and milk cows later or something?
If you want what?
I want Cow Milker, but I know I can't get Switch right now. But I want to get my mommy Cow Milker Pro. Can I hold that game, please?
You want to hold Neo and what?
Cow Milker Pro, like on Switch.
We're not gonna be able to put a pro for you aside. Like when we're gonna get it, it's first come first serve. So if you want one, you have to like call us every day.
How much would you give me for a PS4 Pro?
Just a minute.
Sorry, don't mean to make you mad or anything.
No, I'm not mad. I'm just I told you just a minute because I'm looking in the system for your PS4.
Thanks for being so friendly.
No problem. For the PS4 Pro, we give 230 in-store credit in trade.
230. What credit?
$230. $230 in
Holy
in-store credit.
snipers.
It's not cash. We don't give cash.
Am I calling the right store? Is this Canadian store?
Yes, it's EB Games from Canada.
I love Canada. You guys are nice. Like you're always happy all the time. You'll make me happy and have funny feeling in my stomach.
Yeah. Do you need something else?
I want to ask you to marry me. God damn it.
Wow.
Wow.
Was that the first time a Canadian rejected you like that?
God damn, I got rejected. What the fuck? Strike two.
I'm guessing the Guitar Hero date last week didn't go too well, huh, man?
No, nobody likes me.
Well, guys, that was a great call, but someone hopped onto the show. We have a guest here. It is the Don.
What's up, guys?
Don.
Kiss the ring.
A little bit of a party crasher. I have a little time before I have to head to work, and I was listening in on the Digital Foundry stuff. Man, poor Microsoft. They have nobody to turn to release their console. You can't go to IGN. You can't go to GameSpot. You can't go to any of these real guys. The closest thing to some sort of digital analyzing that's out there that's I don't think they are credible, but the closest thing that people will give any sort of weight is Digital Foundry. I think it's just they had no choice, so who they had to kind of go with, to be honest with you.
Don, you don't think they could have went with Windows Central, knowing that with Windows Central there are a bunch of different divisions that deal like with computer hardware and stuff, and kind of bring it all together, man?
Well, I think Windows Central is definitely more technically capable, but with the name Windows Central, there's always this sense of doubt with them. You know what I mean? If you're a critic of what Microsoft is putting out there, you can hear the headlines. It's like, of course, Windows Central said that, right?
Yeah.
You know, so you have a little bit of that. You know, from a technical standpoint, those guys are, I would say, way more qualified than Digital Foundry. by all means, I've always kind of been critical of Digital Foundry. I mean, till they can actually weld a vertice of 2 points on a polygon, I'm not going to give them credit on judging the visual quality of a game, if you know what I mean. So, that's kind of always been my take on it. I just wanted to say my 2 cents on that. I just don't think they had very many choices, and it was just the best choice they had given the time. And I think the leaks were basically getting to that threshold where they were bursting at the seams, and they kind of had to do a little bit of a pressure relief before E3. So
Nice. Hey, hostess over there, you got anything more you want to drill the Don for here?
Don, can I have $1 million?
How about tens of dollars? I can do that, but not $1 million.
I'll take it.
No, I'm just not feeling good today, so I'm just like, fuck
sorry to
Digital
hear that.
Foundry, digital fuckery.
Well, that's another reason why I hopped on, just to say hi to Mel, because she hasn't been
I
on.
miss you, Don.
Yeah,
We were struggling there, waiting for that call.
I
I just want to say, man, one thing about this whole reveal. Like, I would have liked Xbox to try to sell the Scorpio on games and how well it's going to run games, not just like what are they going to do? Digital Foundry is going to run a game and go, it runs really well, or they're just going to look at the hardware. Like, I actually don't understand what they're doing tomorrow.
As far as I know, they're just looking at hardware.
I think they're going to get.
So how boring is that?
Well, that's their audience, right? They like to break down things, right? From every single part of the hardware. So
it's about the games and how it runs games.
You and I both agree on that, but at the end of the day, there's a different audience for the technical side of things. That's different than like the guy that just wants, say, a trailer splashed at him, right? So there's different audiences on all that sort of stuff. You do have to cover all your bases. Games is one of them. Absolutely, 100% agree with you. But there's a time and place for that. I think that time and place is E3. And then
absolutely
on the hardware side of things, typically historically on hardware, we would know a lot more about what's in the box prior to the E3. So this kind of falls in line with that. But the modern day version of somebody even that can actually write down the correct words, like in an article, unfortunately, is Digital Foundry. So so you can't really go to IGN or places that can't even find the settings like on the console to talk about what's in the box, right? So it's just kind of how it is. But
so it's not gonna be too exciting tomorrow, really. Like it's,
I think I'm going to be excited because I can talk.
You're a tech guy.
Well, I get to talk more openly about this stuff. There's some stuff I've been keeping behind the scenes myself. So
I've been trying to drill him, and he just won't give it up, dude.
Well, what's funny though is after this, a good friend of mine, I can't say what publisher or anything like that, but he said, "Hey, you want to see the hardware?" And I said, "When can I see?" He goes, "Right after Digital Foundry does their thing." So literally after Digital Foundry does their thing, less than within 10 miles, I'm going to be able to see the dev kit myself. So
that's what I was going to say. Like, I want definitely a second opinion, or a third and fourth, or not just Digital Foundries.
Well, they're not going to let me take a screwdriver to their dev kit. I'm just so you know. and I don't have the equipment to basically cut the chip and see how all that's. And if I did, I just stare at it, right? I need a block diagram, show me exactly what's in the chip and that sort of thing. And I trust obviously the people that know how to make the hardware to do all that sort of stuff. But
you could trick them, Don. You could tell them to look over there and then pop that baby open, get some snapshots, and run.
Yeah, while they're kissing the ring. While they're kissing the ring, a screwdriver in the other hand, and you're kind of.
There might be some ring kissing, but no, I don't want to burn those. I don't want to burn those relationships with obviously those people. Obviously, so.
Hey, Don,
what's up?
Raven Ridge. Raven Ridge.
I can't deny or confirm anything that you're saying right now, so
we don't know what's going on.
Well, Raven Ridge is the system on a chip, or the SoC, that deals with the Ryzen CPU and the Vega GPU architecture. So that's why me and Don, we've been kind of boisterous, like, for, I don't know, you say a few
early
months?
on, even before the Scorpio was announced. I put the stake in the ground on those two particular pieces of tech. And I think the only thing I basically backed off on is HMM because the cost never dropped down low enough to make it practical. But yeah, I've been very boastful on that. So we'll see if the Don's full of shit or not tomorrow, right? So.
Oh shoot. Well, me as well, because like we've been in agreement. The only thing we didn't have agreement on was the memory.
No,
You know?
and I still don't know how much memory the thing is going to have because that's the thing you decide last, right? You know, because you're hitting a moving target on price point. So as things get cheaper, obviously the goal is to shove as much stuff in the box you can, right, without breaking it, right? So
Yeah.
that's the goal. And the one thing that's most flexible is the RAM. Historically, that's happened on the 360. Historically, that's happened on the PS4. If there was a change that could be made, that's where they made that change. So we'll see what happens as far as that goes. So it'll be tomorrow morning. Oh, Bot, are you working tomorrow? Or are you dropping kids off? What are you doing?
I have no idea what's going on tomorrow.
Okay, well, keep me posted, man. I'm not working tomorrow, so we can.
What time is this our time? Because I'm working tomorrow.
It's gonna be 9 a.m. our time.
Oh, I
Yeah.
won't be working. I will be here for that.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
there are things in the mix. So, anyways, hit me up, guys, if you need anything. Nice to meet everyone on the panel. Jay, we need to collaborate, do some sort of visual thing when we get a chance together.
For sure. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow at all because I'm gonna have to change my name as of tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be known to the public as Ampersand.
Ampersand?
Ampersand. Because I can no longer be the graphic god if the Scorpios will be the new king.
Can we get a clap here for that?
I will now be known as Ampersand.
We can call you 1080p graphic god. I mean that works, right?
Oh, I suppose.
Yeah, so no, we'll definitely have to collaborate on something. Maybe I'll make a 3D model or something like that of.
I would love to see you guys collaborate.
And then you can use it for promotional stuff, all that sort of thing. So
that's awesome. No, I that's one thing that I've actually not perfected is 3D modeling, and I've even done a course in Maya years ago. Kind of lost all my knowledge of all that, but there's a few new products coming up through Adobe that are now introducing 3D. Into doing graphic design, so I'm looking into getting back into it. But I'd love to collaborate with you sometime.
Yeah, depending on which how much coin you got, I would say go with ZBrush.
ZBrush, okay.
ZBrush is kind of one of the leading tools right now when it comes to high polygon meshes, but it has the same workflow as like what a traditional artist would have, right? So you're not have to worry about welding vertices or extruding certain parts of the polygon. You're basically treating polygons like clay, essentially.
Nice. So you're basically like modeling your molding with your mouse and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can fuse. I mean, that's how all like high-end games are made today. It's either Mudbox or ZBrush, and then they got somebody like myself that can do all that sort of stuff, and then basically will optimize those high density meshes. Turn them into normal maps and stuff.
I don't understand anything you guys are talking about.
All right.
Just wanted to say that.
Well,
you're listening to the brainstorming between the graphic god and the Don. Like, this is crazy.
But I'll take my art geekness out of here. All that sort of stuff. Good luck, guys. And if anyone wants to collaborate tomorrow, we'll definitely hit me up. All that sort of
Thanks
stuff.
for joining us, Don.
Good to have you join in.
Thanks for jumping in, Don.
All right, later, guys.
All right, bro.
Later. All right, guys. Well, it looks like we're going to wrap this show up as well. Graphic God, would you like to let everybody know where they can find you, what you're up to, and repeat your new name?
Sure. That was kind of a joke, but yes, you can find me on Twitter at graphic_god. I've got a website that's creativecommunications.ca. That's where you can find a lot of my portfolio and contact me that way. I'm also building a new site now that is almost complete. It's about 80% complete. It's called xboxgamerpicks.com. This is where you can go and directly contact me about getting gamer picks created for Xbox, because that'll be the new feature that's coming out soon. And not only can you use those gamer picks on Xbox, you can use them on anything. You can use them on Twitter, on Facebook, even on PSN. So it's a great place to go. One-stop shop to get your avatars done for all your social media.
Nice.
Nice. That's awesome. And I can't wait to see this xboxgamerpicks.com. Like, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for you. You do awesome work.
Thank you.
You know, not for anything, but Graphic God made me look good. And if he can make me look good, I mean, that's a miracle in and of itself.
Anybody can look good.
Anybody look good, yeah.
I got to say, my avatar's my favorite. Even though it's for me, I love it. I love it. Done a sick job with that one.
Dude, I love that. Every time we come on Wednesday, like before the show, I look at your stick figure. I'm like, damn, that is just awesome.
Yeah, it is. Stick, you want to let everybody know what's going on, where they can find you, and all that good stuff?
Yes, to go to the description, you've got my link in there for my Twitter. So we've got the Doug podcast. We've got Friday night. We've got Gaming Forever and Timodos coming on for the. We're doing a Friday night post reveal show, so which is like Thursday in America, I think. I don't know, but yeah. So catch me there on Doug. And next week we've got a really big guest, but we're not revealing that yet.
Ooh,
it's not confirmed. 800,000
revealing your guests.
800,000 followers on YouTube. He's an Australian
Secrets
YouTuber.
don't make friends.
We don't want to say anything until it's 100% confirmed because he's moving, so
I got
he
you.
might not be able to make it, but he said he'll try. So, but that should be good.
I completely understand. Awesome.
I almost forgot to say that I also do M&C mornings on Sunday, so everyone has to watch M&C mornings on Sundays at
Yep.
I think it's 11 a.m. Eastern.
You
But
totally forgot.
Yeah, I totally forgot. I'm a moron. I know Mooch and Crap right now are like saying, "Jay, you're an asshole." But that's the whole joke between the ampersand, M and C. I'm the ampersand.
Oh,
I got it.
I got it. But just to let everybody know, when you call into M&C, you actually get to talk to Jay first, which is awesome. Like he sets you up to get ready to go for your call in on M&C. So that's awesome.
Awesome. You know what? I have a really great voicemail coming.
Oh.
You're gonna love it. Supersonic.
Nice.
You
Love
wanna?
those voicemails.
I'm sorry for cutting you off. Supersonic,
No,
you wanna
I'll
let
cut you
everybody
off.
know? You did it again. Supersonic.
I'm
Would you
going
like
to
everybody to know where to find you, what you're up to, and all that good stuff?
Supersonic Station, all one word. Follow me on Beam and Twitch and YouTube. And after this video, if you want to check it out, I did Yoshida Does Karaoke.
Oh, that shit's funny.
Oh, and I think every Sunday I'm streaming Project Spark from the Project Spark Team Club, doing a contest for a free game. Whoever makes the best game by June 1st. So keeping that going, and that's about it.
Awesome. I just want to remind people in the chat before Xbot goes, you guys have got to go on Twitter and tag me if you want to win that Xbox Live gift card. Well, if you want a chance at winning it, tag @GirlsCanGame22 and hashtag name that Scorpio. And then you put your answer in. If you guys don't do it on Twitter, you're not going to get it. All right. So please do that, Ellen. I'm really excited. I like your name you got. Make sure you go on Twitter and hashtag name that Scorpio. All right. Xbot, you want to let everybody know where they can find you and what you're up to?
Yeah, sure. As long as I'm not muted. I'm not sure. I'm confused by the button.
You're not
right
muted.
now.
Go.
All right. Well, guys, I keep everything simple, whether it's Twitter, Xbox Live, my PSN. It's all Xbot448. Just to let you know, we do this little podcast on Saturday called The Next Podcast. The Next Podcast crew, I think we're going to have a little something to talk about, seeing as it'll be after Thursday. So you guys might want to tune in on that every Saturday. We actually, I think we're going 7 p.m. from now on. I still have to talk to the crew, so I'm saying this without even like talking to the crew or anything, but between 6-7 p.m. I'm also on a little show on my boy Next Gen's channel. You might have heard of it, BGST. and that usually goes on about 7:30 on Sundays. Of course, the community rock out. It's about 4:30 p.m. Eastern on my channel on Sundays as well. There's just seems to be a lot going on Sunday. But and of course, every Wednesday, 9:30 a.m., I am here with the CCC crew. And
Casuals and Consoles.
Great show today, guys.
Cool.
This was so much fun. Yo, Jay, thank you for coming on. The Don, thank you for crashing the party. And can't wait to do this again next Wednesday.
Awesome. I can't wait either. Maybe next Wednesday I will be feeling better. Maybe Supersonic will be feeling better, and we'll be a little bit more lively. But it was definitely an awesome show, and you guys obviously know where to find me here on YouTube or on Twitter at Girls King Game 22. Everybody is linked below in the description. Guys, make sure you get in on that contest for the $10 gift card, unless you don't want a chance at a free $10 Xbox gift card. Come on now. Who doesn't want free stuff? Everybody wants free stuff. So go and do it. And
am I eligible, by the way?
No, nobody on this panel is eligible. But you guys can definitely put up your opinions and tag me and hashtag name that Scorpio. All right. And then look out for a video tomorrow, and that's how I will announce the winner. But first, I'm going to discuss it with all these guys, and we're going to pick the best name. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful day and have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week. Later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.